A live look in Athens. Earlier this evening, around 8 o'clock, there was a fairly large group there as well. And Jennifer, they are back, and it's exactly in the same location.
That's right. And I've been monitoring my email, and it does appear that there's a curfew in place in Athens as well. And so that, I believe, started around 9 o'clock. So it looks like these people are out there in violation of that curfew there. There were protests, and the county has described that as being peaceful protests and marches that took place. But again, that curfew was put in place in Athens that went into effect at 9 o'clock. But again, we are seeing more people out here right outside the arches, right outside the border of the University of Georgia in downtown Athens. That's about Broad and College is where we're seeing those people in the roadway there downtown.